while I'm here, I forgot. Do we have the two-tone Maybach?
I have the black over monoblock Maybach. Virgil is here. What else is here? Oh, screw those cars. 15 GLK is here.
Oh, yeah. It needs a little TLC, but it's a nice car. Yeah, we just took in a GLK with like 30 some odd thousand miles. That was the last year for the GLK, so it's as new as it could possibly be.
31,500 miles. 5 leads, and I have a dealer trying to get this car.
GLKs are like insane. They're everybody's favorite used Mercedes. Every time you take one in on trade, it's just a bonanza of leads.
Especially if they're nice.
People love them.
$55,345. That is huge.
So back then, this was pre-AMG line days, so appearance package was the most dressed up version that you could get, which just gave you the chrome roof rails and 20-inch wheels. But those 20-inch wheels look way better than the standard 19s. But like lighting package was super rare. Interior ambient lighting package, that was incredibly rare.
Ambient lighting's hot merch.
It is. Multimedia, lane tracking, parking assistance was super, super rare. Keyless Go was a standalone option back then. So this car 100% is gonna fly. 22,885, I mean, that's a lot of car. iPackage says that we should be selling it for 24,577, so we are a smoking good deal. Don't give it a reason to be here any longer than it has to be. We'll go see if we can find that real quick, because that's more exciting than a Maybach.
Yeah, screw that Maybach.
Do you know what the GLK is? It was kind of like boxy and edgy. It was the SUV that was most dissimilar from everything else that we had. So back in those days, you had the ML, which we now know is the GLE, and you had the GL, which we know is the GLS. The GLK became the GLC. So back then, GLE, GLS, more traditional SUV shapes kind of rounded out. The GLK, when it went away, people were like super bummed about it. The GLB that we have now is the most similar from like a shape profile to this car, but I think most people would agree that it doesn't recapture the magic of the GLK. I'm not just trying to say this to make it a thing, like people just freak out about GLKs. 2015 was the last year for this car, and this is a 2015. In 2016, it got a complete redesign, became the GLC. That's the car that we have today. What makes this one unique? I'm going back in time here because this is the era that I started with the brand. Like I started my car sales career in 2010 when this was basically like an all new model. You have these LED little running lights down here, which at the time that these came out was super cool because it just gave any car that had them this like visual presence. This one has the lighting package, which meant, like we were talking about before, the halogen bulbs that a lot of people are familiar with that were just kind of like a bright yellow light at night. They don't look great on the road. They don't give you great light. These are that bright white xenon bulb. They look better at night. And you also got this really cool kind of eyebrow turn signal effect and running light. This light here, it just gave the car a really nice presence on the road. Additionally, this car had packages that a lot of GLKs did not have. It was almost 56K brand new. Most of these were like mid to upper 40s. They maxed out usually in the low 50s, so this one is loaded. And the packages that were really uncommon, the appearance package, which gives you the 20-inch wheels, and that lighting package was very rare. It also has the parking package. So you'll notice that you've got your parking sensors here in the bumpers. That also came with the rear view camera, and even a step further than that, this one had the full surround camera.
That's pretty ahead of its time there.
Yes, back in 2015, this was not super common stuff. And then here are your little cameras underneath the mirrors. That is what completes that kind of 360 effect. And then it had blind spot assist, of course. You can always tell with a Mercedes-Benz, especially an older one, if it has the little triangles in the side mirrors here, that's where you can see the blind spot assist. It also has keyless go. Quickest way to tell, especially in these older cars, is if you see this little kind of indentation here. A lot of people think that you have to touch that to lock the door. You actually can touch anywhere on the handle, but if you put your finger there and hold it there, you can roll up the windows if you've gotten out of the car and forgotten to do that. Just a super nice car. This is diamond silver. It's a lot like that Côte d'Azur, so it's got a little bit of a light blue hue to it, but it's kind of like our classic silver with a little bit of light blue in it. So this was a very uncommon color as well, and then a black interior. This is just such a great little car. I'm not surprised that we just got it in and already there's dealers calling, multiple leads on it. I mean, they don't come around very often. She walked in and paid 50K over MSRP. What?
He said, Don, I can't even believe what I'm about to tell you. I said, I know what you're going to tell me. She bought that car because he called me last night. He goes, she did. It's a Platinum Magno, which is hard to find. We had one, remember? Over white interior.
Yep, I was going to say probably over Platinum. Platinum over Platinum with the multi-spokes.
Now, he said that two things, they were going to put in the dealer name, but he said Benz has a thing where you have to charge a sales tax on a new car. You can't be like dealer to dealer type of thing.
Yeah, we don't sell new cars to dealers.
Right. And he said it was $50K over. He said his dad got involved. He thinks he might have got them down to like $30,000 over. He said, but she was ready to sign at $50K over. I said, well,
what are you going to do?
He goes, man, I'm sorry. I wasted your time. I said, oh, not waste of time. I said, it's a good connection. You know where we're at if you need anything. And he said, you know, we out race tickets down here all the time. He goes, you and Doug want a pair of tickets? I'll send them to you. I said, I can't probably make it to that, but Doug might be interested.
No, I mean, it's very kind. Oh, well, could have been a little bit more patient. Would have saved him a lot of money. What are you going to do? He's been shopping on her behalf. Yeah. Oh, and he's in California, but she's local. So the car would be for her. Well, that's like a dream come true.
Yeah, that's what he said. And I just talked to him on the phone. And he said, tell me about this brass hat. I over the bill. She goes, that's perfect for her.
Yeah.
She wanted to be around $1,000 a month. I said, well, you're at $1,175 right now. He goes, that's doable.
Excellent. These are all good things.
Yes. He says, the car there yet? I said, not yet, but we're expecting it any time. Probably next week, right?
Yeah, just make sure, we had this conversation in the morning meeting, as you might expect. I made the video yesterday. Phones are blown up. So it needs to be sort of like an incoming car type thing where it's like, look, if you want it, secure it. If you're waiting for it to get here, you're probably going to miss it because somebody else that doesn't mind to give a down payment now is going to do it.
Yes. She doesn't need a lot of equipment as long as it has white over tannis and check, surround view camera. It should have surround view.
That's standard.
I said, you're good. So it sounds like a perfect car. I said, well, let's get it.
All right, got that fleet in there.
George, what's going on?
What's up?
What up, Georgie? Give me a moment here to finish up with Donald, who's going to sell this brass hat GLS. You got it. Does he have a car already on build?
Yeah.
When's he going to be here?
Not for a little bit. It's still in yellow. Can't tweak it yet.
Is he selling us this car now?
No. He just want to get an idea of what the car can work.
Kelly Blue Book. Not going down this road. As soon as I put it on paper, he remembers the number. It's funny that you bring this up because I've been through this like 3 times in the last week. This always blows up in our face. No matter how many times people say they understand, all of a sudden, whatever the number becomes when their custom built car shows up, now they reference it to whatever we said today and they just get pissed. He's buying a G-Wagon. It's not going to change his life.
What do I tell him now, though?
I just put it in Kelly Blue Book or something like that. I don't want to be dismissive, but I'm just saying this always spectacularly fails on us. Just say, hey, based on several recent issues we've had with pre-appraising cars, we no longer do that because unfortunately, whatever I tell you today is going to be completely irrelevant whenever your car shows up. And unfortunately, there's just this thing about it being in writing from a dealership where you just suddenly don't get it.
Okay, it's all good.
Yeah, I mean, again, just use third-party references, right? Yeah. We're very competitive, but I just don't want to tell you something today because I don't know what's going to happen in the next couple months. What if the market goes into the complete tank? I don't want to be responsible for telling you something that
doesn't make sense.
Right? Oh, yes. A little brass hat action.
Yeah, this one's a funny thing because here, I'm sure it's going to be a great discount under $800 a month, but he's such a deal seeker for a base car. And by base car, that's fine on the C40 figure, pretty well equipped.
With 3K, 36 months, I'm at 751.
Okay.
I love it.
Bro.
That's a reduction of what, $135 a month?
Oh, yeah. Bro, if he doesn't respond to it or him hauls, I'm going dark.
100%. Have you talked to him yet?
Not yet. So he said, call me, I have some great news for you. Another option that you might be very interested in, that's all.
I would keep it very simple. This is a former executive demo. We just bought it. It's got about 200 miles on it, and it is a fantastic deal. Never been titled, never been punched. You'd be the first owner, and
yeah. Penalized for miles.
Correct. So it is a huge save. If you're looking for the deal, that is the deal. That is the deal. Deal's a deal. And I'm going to go make a video about them right now. Get these phones blown up.
Where are they normally at, these demos?
Most of these are at HQ in Atlanta, so they shouldn't take too long to get here.
A family group of dealerships in Florida.
Oh, wow.
Family owned for 34 years. He runs a Kia store now, and he wants a G63 for his mother-in-law. I said, 30 years old. He goes, I've been watching Doug. He goes, it's a shame I haven't been doing social media, so he's doing that now. But he said, not to rain on your parade, he goes, but we've been doing this kind of transparent thing now for a couple years ourselves. Loves our content.
Well, what's the rain on my parade part?
No, he was just saying, I know Doug's big proponent of this transparency. It's good to see that dealers are doing that. He was talking about the Florida dealership. He goes, it's a whole nightmare down here.
You could do it, but Florida has such outrageous dealer fees. They all put add-ons on their cars.
Super nice guy. And I told him what the policy was, G63. 53s. He didn't seem to be too put off by it.
I hate getting phone calls like this because honestly, we avoid like the plague trying to even sell one for over MSRP. I'd really just rather never do it. I'd rather have somebody have a G-Wagon they can trade us or start small. But yeah, that is the only way to shortcut the line.
Just from our conversation, I think he remained a customer of ours.
That's what I want. I don't want to sell one person a G-Wagon and never talk to them again.
When we have a minute, I want you and I to call him back because there is 2 that are available, as we know.
Presumably, yes.
And I said, listen, I've got 2, possibly 2 really nice, super low miles. He goes, she won't do anything but new.
How many dealerships do they have in the group?
There was a ton. I thought I wrote it down.
But no Mercedes stores, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, if you want to offer one of the ones that's incoming, you know how to go about it. You're certainly welcome to put me on the phone if you want. 25 CLA loaner.
TikTok fan, definitely would want to.
Is he in the CRM?
Yep.
Internet leads, so by default. Just checking. I am going to be checking on all of you.
Well, can't make an example out of me. Sorry.
Not yet.
Give it a day or two.
Give him a day. He'll find one on me.
All right, so he's got a BMW trade?
Yeah,
Oh my
for-
goodness, $17,000?
17 flipped.
17.8.
He actually got the tires done over the weekend. Jason already took another look at it.
Did he update the number?
Yeah, so we're good there.
So we just need round trip shipping added?
Yep, round trip shipping.
What are the numbers?
Your total is 3,045.
3,045?
Yep, 3,045.
All right.
No fleet, no nothing, unfortunately.
This is still a crazy deal.
Yeah, he's just looking for a good deal, of course.
Does he have a little money to put down?
Yeah, he's putting 5K.
Wow, so even with $18,000 of negative equity with 5K signing, you're at 1175. That's pretty insane.
Yeah, it is a pretty compelling one. Can you show him 39, 42, and 48, or is that not possible? I don't know if any of those are better.
It's showing 24, 39, and 48. It doesn't drop a lot. I wouldn't go past 39. Listen, we're trying to undo this BMW i4 you don't like. Let's shorten the timeline. Right, going out an extra year to save $100 just isn't going to be worth it. The GLE guy called back?
Yeah, I got his credit card information for the down.
Oh, is
Yeah.
he moving forward?
Yeah, and he wants to put the full 10 down.
Miracles do happen. Okay,
He did say, though, he wanted to either use our shipping but have it outside of the agreement
that's fine.
or use his own.
The chippy car.
Yeah,
Black.
The VIN didn't show up in focus, so I don't know how to create that deal for it.
Yeah, you'll just have to kind of create a blank one. It won't be in focus until probably later today or tomorrow when the office stocks them in. I manually stocked them into our express store so we could start working on them.
Okay.
Now, I've deleted it from this worksheet. Let's just all be on the same page that this does not include shipping at these numbers. He can handle it, we can handle it, we can keep it outside of the lease. That's fine. But I don't want anyone to be like, well, wait a minute, you said the shipping was included.
We're all on the same page there. It was not lease, it was finance. 16 months, 10,000 down.
Okay. Removing the shipping from the finance quote. Got it. Okay. And print. Nicely done, sir.
Thank you.
You run that card yet?
I haven't, no, because I don't have a deal in focus for it.
Yeah, create the deal.
Okay.
Just don't worry about the stock number being in there. I'll add it myself. Martina, what can I do for you, my friend?
Internet lead,
Okay.
fan of the show.
Brass hat.
Yes?
Yes, that was part of our conversation.
What was the delay?
It was a good, 15-20 minute phone up.
Okay.
Watches your stuff. Wife currently has a GLE. May give it to the son. And then he was browsing around our website and was like,
Browsing. Is that perusing and browsing at the same time?
That's a good one.
thank you. He was like, some of these deals are crazy.
Oh, was he in our online express store?
No, he was looking at our specials on the website.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, I'll humor you with one of those because he's got like a 15 or 16-year-old son that's looking at colleges.
Yep.
Wife likes a GLC coupe.
Okay, I see you ran the number. These deals are offensive, actually. I'm offended by how good this deal is. Shipped to Minnesota, 3,500 at signing, 467. That's offensive. It's not okay.
Taxes, fees, license plate included. Insane.
Even the 24-month term is $500 a month. Crazy. Bananas. Banana sandwiches, silly burgers, take your pick.
Speaking of lunch,
Fantastic. Now, are they trying to refresh me? Are you trying to decide between the two of them or potentially both?
Potentially both.
Okay, that would be great.
I guess his son is interested in visiting Ohio State to study there.
Good man.
Right?
He must be smart. To get into Ohio State these days, you got to be super smart.
Top of your class.
Yeah.
I was like, so do you want to see shipping included and blah, blah, blah? He's like, yeah, throw it in there. But then again, you could go to Ohio State, drive back here, and we'll still ship them back to you if you want.
Yeah,
Like,
or you can drive him back.
Couldn't find one close, but ironically I found one more, but it's in California. Same spec though, exactly what he wants. Hard to get, you think, or not worth getting? You're
Definitely
thinking-
hard to get. I mean, we can try, but shipping's going to be very expensive.
I know. I'm trying to get him to open his mind. I've been talking to him all weekend about maybe a different color, maybe something else.
Okay. Is he open to paying the extra shipping?
We'll have to see exactly how that shakes out, but we're shipping from Massachusetts. Now we're going to be shipping cross country.
Well, what if they insist on me bringing them a car on the ground? Hopefully they won't, but they could. Could be $3,000 worth of shipping. Look, if he's being that inflexible on what he'll take, then you have to have the conversation conversation with them. Present them with the reality. I mean, one, we don't know if they'll give it up. They might. This one is all the way on the other side of the country. I don't know that dealer. Some dealers are just like, we only want to trade with the people kind of in our area. So again, let's assume we can get it just for a moment. Would you be okay with the shipping costs that it's going to incur to get a car all the way from California? If you are, we'll get to work on it and see what we can come up with, right? See what his answer is.
Yeah.
I just don't want to go on a goose chase trying to figure out who to talk to.
I don't want to be doing this locate specific exact car, but he's adamant wants exactly what he wants.
I get it. That's fine. If that's what he wants, that's what he wants. You needed window tint added for how much? Was it $100?
$100, yes, please.
And what was the other?
Plate transfer.
Okay. Is her lease up already?
No, she's over miles and...
Already?
Yeah, but refuses to pay over 15,000 miles a year for a lease.
Okay. Why not just get the miles you actually need? I don't get it.
Because she said it becomes too expensive and they need the payment to be under $2,000 a month with first payment down.
So you'd rather roll $16,000 in negative equity instead of just having a...
Keeps the same payment that she has right now.
Okay.
I'm not going to argue it.
What's she paying now?
$19.89 under GLS.
So we're still at $19.20 a month, basically. Okay. Do you just want to see the 48-month term?
Yeah, with the first payment down and then the window tint and the plate transfer.
Okay. Seems like an interesting way to go about doing things, but what's she paying now? $19.89? So we're actually lowering her payment. Wow. $16,000 in negative equity.
Not bad at all.
Is she in a Geely coupe now?
No, a GLS 450.
Okay, but she's going to go into a Geely coupe.
Correct.
Got it. Well, that's why they call you the Hammer. Going for 3? Oh, wait, you only have 1 today, right?
2.
Oh, you do have 2. Yeah, let's get 3. Come on, baby. Come on, baby, light my fire.